What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing arguably the dopest looking Paradox Pokemon in all of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We got ourselves an Iron Valiant team for ranked Regulation I. Now, when it comes to Iron Valiant, this Pokemon is a perfect in the middle Pokemon. What I mean by that is it's a great sport Pokemon and it's a great attacker at the same time. This Iron Valiant right here has Quark Drive as its ability, rocking the Focus Sash as its item. On top of that, it's got Spirit Break, Close Combat, Wide Guard, and Coaching. So like I said, a little bit of supporting action, a little bit of attacking action. It's that perfect middle ground. Now, Iron Valiant over here is great for countering Miraidons, because not only does it get that Quark Drive boost, Spirit Break is Fairy, and its Stab, super effective, does big time damage to Miraidons. So probably going to be using Iron Valiant a good bit to block double hitting moves and up against Miraidons today. Now, a big part of today's team is going to be one of our restricted Pokemon. It's going to be Solgaleo over here. Now, as you guys know, screens have been running rampant all over Regulation I, and Solgaleo is rocking Psychic Fang so we can get rid of those pesky little screens. Solgaleo over here has Psychic Seeds as its ability, rocking Sun Seal Strike, Wide Guard, Psychic Fangs like we already mentioned, and Trick Room, in case you want to, pop Trick Room. Another Trick Room user on today's squad going to be Indeedee, pairing up with Ursaluna. You guys already know how that goes. And then our final two Pokemon going to be Kyogre and Tornadus. Tornadus can reset up the rain, it can set up Tailwind, and Kyogre just driving out in the rain, do an insane amount of damage with Origin Pulse and Water Spout. Guys, if you want to run the team for yourself, the code is at top right hand corner. And if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Iron Valiant in ranked Regulation I. Match number 1 time, going up against Miraidon. I'm bringing my boy Iron Valiant. I'm trying to get after it with this Pokemon. Now, something I want to see real quick is just stats on this team, because they ride the hard line of whether it's a Trick Room team or if it's not a Trick Room team. And this Iron Valiant screams kind of not Trick Room. I mean, 184 speed, especially with Quick Drive, gonna be able to outspeed that Miraidon all day. I do like that. I could also bring in my boy Solgaleo here if I want to get after it early here. But I'm thinking of just going Iron Valiant, maybe with Solgaleo, and then from there I could pop Trick Room, and I could bring in Indeedee, or I could go Kyogre with Iron Valiant, which isn't too bad. I kind of like the Kyogre with the Iron Valiant. So Kyogre, Iron Valiant, Indeedee, and last but not least, this lovely little Solgaleo. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Now, one little issue I have with this team is the 2 fake out users, going to be Incineroar and Iron Hands. They could pest a little bit and just cause a couple problems early on here, but I mean, I can always just protect, kind of go from there. But Iron Valiant would take a nice little Intimidate, not too fairly well. But Tornadus Kyogre comes out from them, which is not bad for me. I mean, I could pop Trick Room early on here. I do have Wide Guard, which I might just pop. And I'm thinking of just popping Wide Guard and going for maybe even a Hard Swap here. Or I could stay on the field. I could go Grass Terror type and just start thundering. I mean, I wouldn't have to go Grass. There's no need for me to go Grass. So, I'm just going to Spirit Break. Give me no reason not to just Spirit Break. So I'm going to Spirit Break here. And on top of that, I'm just going to rip an Origin Pulse. I'm going to be honest here. Origin Pulse could do nice damage into that Tornadus. He's going to end up popping a Thunder instead. I was thinking of going Wide Guard, but this works fine for me. And of course you get a Paralyze, so I guess that doesn't work too fine for me. Leakman Storm might fly here. Spirit Break's actually going to pop out here first, which is beautiful. Do great damage into that slot. Kyogre, I need you here. I need you here, land this Origin Pulse. We know Bleakman Storm is flying here. I'm soaking it all day because I'm Focus Sashing. And Kyogre, go ahead. Go ahead, Kyogre. Do it. Just do it. Just do it. Thank you. The Origin Pulse going to double land here. Great news for us. We bring Tornadus really low. From here, Wide Guard's definitely going to be our play. With a Thunder, just to try to get rid of Kyogre here. Because we know he's going for Tailwind. We know he's going for Tailwind here. And if he goes for Thunder, my Kyogre should be able to soak that, which is good news. And then we should just be able to, attack back into this Kyogre slot. Let's just see what he wants to do, because he's definitely going for Tailwind. I feel like you have to go for Tailwind. So this turn wasn't terrible for us. We do have -1 on that special attack for that Kyogre, which is great news for us. We end up Wide Guarding up here. He's going to pop the Tailwind. We've seen that coming 1,000 times. And he might just get rid of this Iron Valiant here. Yeah, he's going to get rid of Iron Valiant, which is a fine trade. Iron Valiant gets off a lot of value here. We get rid of Kyogre. That's huge. I'll take that trade all day. So Kyogre gone. Might be time for us to try to pull off a Trick Room here. I could go into Indeedee if I want to. And is that my play? Probably, most likely, right? Most likely just go into Indeedee with the safety goggles. If they go into Miraidon, we get that terrain right away. Then I can just go for Trick Room. They do go into Miraidon. Pristine. 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 We love this. So we're going to be able to get this terrain, take it off the field. You might want to go for just like a pivot or a swap here. And I'm going to go for Trick Room and try to KO this, if I can, I'm going to try to KO this Tornadus. Right? I might Volt Switch pivot into my Kyogre. I could Terrastallize. But I think just playing it safe, playing it smart, and just not using our Terror type just yet might be our play, because you could have Incineroar in that back end, and having this Dark typing could be really good for us. I'm with this. If Kyogre dies, Kyogre dies. So we're going to do this. We are going to go for... Let's go Origin Pulse, or do I make sure Tornadus dies? I think I'm just going to go Origin Pulse. Let's see what he wants to do here. Let's see a Terror type. Nice little Terror type. I wonder if this is electric into Miraidon. I hope it's not electric. It's Fairy. Okay, that's a little bit better here, because I was going to say, electric would give him that damage boost that Electro Drift could maybe KO Indeedee, but I think we should be fine here. I think we should be fine here. He ends up going for a Draco Meteor. Indeedee's going to dodge it. That's a beautiful sight right there. That's a beautiful sight. Bleak Wind's going to fly here. That's fine. Drop my speed, please. We're popping Trick Room. We're popping Trick Room. And of course, Kyogre can't move. He's paralyzed this turn. And Indeedee's going to pop out here and set up the Trick Room. Alright, cool. So Trick Room's out and about. I think just like a follow me here into another Origin Pulse. Probably the play. Or Helping Hand Origin Pulse. Or I could Heal Pulse. Let's Heal Pulse. Let's get Kyogre some more HP here. So we'll do that. We will go for Origin Pulse. Just looking to rip up as much damage as we possibly can in the rain here. Curious to see if they protect or not. But dodging that Draco Meteor, pretty good for us. Really good for us. Really good. And I'm kind of hoping one of my Pokemon kind of die out soon enough, because I got to get this Solgaleo out here. You got to get him out here. Got to get him rolling. So I still have Terror type. I'm going to look to Heal Pulse up, get some HP back into Kyogre. Hopefully he doesn't miss another turn to Paralyze. That could be rough. Tornadus is going to grab this swap. Who is your final Pokemon? Is it Iron Hands? It is Iron Hands. Okay, I don't like that. That's something I do not like. Protect pops out from Miraidon. Smart play there. Origin Pulse. Does it connect into Iron Hands at least here? It does. Cool. I'm able to do that. I'm able to deal some nice damage here. He can't fake me out, which is great news. I get off that Heal Pulse to get back a little bit more HP in my Kyogre slot. And from here, I think we just go for Follow Me. We just go for Origin Pulse. Send it again. Send it again. I was going to go for Helping Hand, but let's Follow Me these shots. Let's keep this Kyogre on the field, because how many turns left in Trick Room? 3? I think it's 3. I think it's 3, yeah, because we just popped it. Just launched an Origin Pulse. Heal Pulse actually healed us up a ton. That was actually really clutch. Low-key, that Heal Pulse was really clutch. I don't really use Heal Pulse too much, but that was a perfect situation to actually use it. So they can't fake me out. I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this Follow Me. Just go for a Draco Meteor or something. Origin Pulse is going to go first thanks to the Paralyze. We do some great damage with that. He's going to close combat. It's going to finish me off, and he might just pick up double KO here. This is a little rough that KO'd. Little rough that KO'd. Hopefully go for, I don't know, anything but electric move here, right? I'm going to go for Volt Switch. We might be able to soak that. We do. Okay. That's a big time soak. That's a big time soak. Alright. Okay. Cool. I mean, it's good to know that Kyogre is slowest on the field. It's great news. But again, there is that chance that it could be paralyzed. Tornadus is going to launch out here. Rain's gone. Tailwind's gone. And actually, Kyogre might be faster than Iron Hands now. It's cutting it close. It's cutting it close. I mean, Solgaleo over here, 105 speed. Psychic Train's here, so we will get this Psychic Siege, which is great. Trying to think of moves. So should we Terrastallize? Do we Terrastallize is the real question. Does Jeans Terrastallize here? 2 turns left in Trick Room. Definitely want to go for Psychic Fangs. I'll go for Origin Pulse. gonna double down. I need his Iron Hands gone. I need Iron Hands gone. So we'll have one turn left in Trick Room after this. I doubt any of these Pokemon have Protect on them. We know Miraidon is rocking Protect. Gonna be kind of close, and that's what I was scared of. I was gonna Terrasilize just to kind of bypass that, but I guess not. All right, this is gonna be a close one. This is gonna be a really close one. Did Recoil KO it? Does not. So we're gonna actually KO it with Psychic Fangs. And then you're gonna pop probably just a Bleak Wind. Do as much damage as you can into me. Yeah, Bleak Wind's gonna launch here. Do about -5. Okay. So now we're sitting in a position where it's Miraidon with Terrain. He's gonna look to pop a Draco Meteor. And this is gonna be game. I probably should have popped Terra with that Kyogre and make that read. That's tough news. So Trick Room one more turn. Miraidon's definitely gonna Protect here. And I'm gonna make that call. And I'm just gonna finish off this Tornadus. Yeah, there's Miraidon Protect. Alright, so we make that read. We're gonna get rid of Tornadus and turns to a 1v1 now. Turns to a 1v1. Now, it comes down to whether I could soak up this Draco Meteor. And it's going to be cutting it close considering I'm +1 on special defense thanks to the Psychic Seeds. But I mean, Miraidon in Electric Terrain just does so much damage. And who knows, we could dodge it, but probably not dodging this one. So again, +1 on special defense. I don't know how to feel about this, man. Not too sure. This is it. Draco Meteor. We're going for Sunseal Strike here. Let's see what he's got ripping here. It's got to be Draco Meteor. Electro Drift. We should soak this. Actually, I don't know, man. Let's see. We do. Thank you, Psychic Seeds. I think he didn't want to miss that Draco Meteor. So he went for Electro Drift. Psychic Seeds boosting our special defense just enough for us to soak it. Sunseal Strike now going to fly. We're going to take match number 1. Beautiful. I probably should have Terrasilize Kyogre and read that Wild Charge. Would have made this match easier, but nonetheless, we start off 1-0. Moving on to match number 2, a little bit of a tougher matchup here with Shadow Rider, Calyrex, and Zamazenta. They have Whimsicott, they have Urshifu, they got Farigiraf, and on top of that, they got Rillaboom. So Rillaboom, they're definitely bringing in here. There's no doubt about it. It's just a great counter to Kyogre. How should I play this one? I mean, Wyguard could be good on my Iron Valiant. If I want to bring that, they could go into Whimsicott here early on here, so I might just want to go Tailwind for Tailwind. And potentially just go into, you know, Tornadus here, which I am going to do. So Tornadus is going to launch out here. Do I lead Solgaleo? Solgaleo not too bad here, especially with the Dark Terror type. I could potentially lead like you and you. That's looking pretty good for me. What's your speed here, Indeedee? It's got to be pretty slow, right? Hopefully that's slower than Rillaboom. I'm going to end up leading both of these two. Go Kyogre. We'll go Valiant here as well. Yeah, I like it with the Sash. I was going to say I maybe should bring Ursaluna here. The Valiant Sash is just really, really powerful. It is. Zamazenta is going to be a little bit of a tough time for us just because it's so bulky on that physical attacking side. Yeah, it's going to be a tough customer, but I kind of like our chance here, especially with the Terror types that we have, like Dark on Solgaleo to counter that Calyrex. Let's see. Again, this one might be a tough matchup for us. Let's see who they lead. The Zamazenta comes out here with Urshifu. He's going to pop out here with me, with Solgaleo. I could go Trick Room here early on. That's the thing. Do I go Trick Room here? I got the special defense boost. Yeah, we're going to go Trick Room and Indeedee. I could go into Fairy Terror type, but really what's that going to do? Maybe stop Body Press. So I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to rip a Psychic Fangs into this slot. Get it going here early. Get that Trick Room off. They do have a fast team, let's be honest here. Their team's pretty fast. Coaching Boost is going to pop out here. This is something I don't like. I definitely don't like that. Defense going to boost here. He's going to Body Press Indeedee. Can you soak this Indeedee? Oh, man. Maybe I should have went Fairy Terror type. Maybe I should have, but I wasn't expecting the coaching boost here. Was not expecting the coaching boost. Maybe I'll pick up the KO into that slot. I think we bring out the Valiant here. And the reason I say we bring out the Valiant is in case they bring out Shadow Rider here. I can just Wyguard. Yep, there it is. There it is. So I need to try to pull off Trick Room here. It's a must. It's an absolute must. So I bring out the Valiant here. We're going to go for Wide Guard. I don't want to Terastallize Dark just because I'm Wide Guard and taking away that Ghost move. And I'm going to go for Trick Room. I need it. I need it. I need to pull it off. I'm going to Trick Room. I have Focus Sash on the Valiant, which is great news. Wide Guard's popping. Body Press looking a bit scary here. Yeah. I mean, I was almost positive that indeed he could soak up a Body Press without the coaching boost, right? That extra defense boost just probably made it KO. But I maybe should have played it safe. I mean, that's the thing about Regulation I. We're starting to see a lot of, like, weirder combos pop out here. Like, a lot of Choice Scarf Pokemon that aren't normally Choice Scarf, like Shen Pal. Seeing coaching on what's called at this point. Can't even think of its name. Urshifu. Like, what is that? Coaching up with Urshifu. But I end up Wide Guard here in hopes that they're going for Armarouge. That'd be very nice. Real cool. And they are going for it. Okay, that's big time news. You end up Terastallizing into ground just to get rid of... I don't know. What, are you going for a ground move here? You have a ground move? That's the real question. No, you're just going for Behemoth Bash, which is fine. I Focus Sash up. I'm able to get off Trick Room. It's a beautiful sight for me. It's a beautiful sight for me. I'm able to get off Trick Room. Now, I could double down into this Calyrex here, which I think I'm going to do here, because once I get out Kyogre, it's going to be really nice for me. It's going to be really nice. Let's just go Spirit Break. And let's just go Sunsteel Strike. I'm going to double down into this Calyrex slot. Try to get rid of it. End up withdrawing. So who's going to take these shots? Who's taking a Spirit Break and a Sunsteel Strike? Who is taking this? Bariggy's. Bariggy's taking this. Not bad. Not too bad. Get some nice damage off onto this Pokemon. Don't really allow him to counter Trick Room. You're just going to Behemoth Bash here. That's fine. I get to bring out my Kyogre. Get to bring out the Kyogre, baby. The one Pokemon they don't want to see. So they don't really have Wide Guard going for him. Do I have to Terastallize? I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe. What move could you be going for? Maybe a Psychic move here? Because Frigoraph could be slower here. I have this Assault Vest. Let's go for Water Spout here. So I'll Water Spout up. Top of that, I guess we will double down into the slot. You have Wide Guard. You're Wide Guard. Okay. That kind of sucks. Didn't I just say he doesn't have Wide Guard? Why do I think he didn't have Wide Guard with Zamazenta? The Wide Guard's going to pop here. Wish I kind of had Hydro Pump. Sunsteel Strike doing about -5. Are they canceling out Trick Room? They're totally canceling out Trick Room. But I really need that Wide Guard, or not that Wide Guard, that Body Press to go. Not Body Press, that Water Spout. Really need that. And he's going to cancel out Trick Room. So from here, I mean, Protect Kyogre might be my call. And reset up the Trick Room. This is tough, man, because he could just Wide Guard and keep doing that. I don't have Protect. I don't have Protect. I'm going to switch it over to Origin Pulse. If you Wide Guard, you Wide Guard. I'm going to go for Trick Room. He has a Body Press on me. And I survived that. Awesome, dope. Origin Pulse launches. How much damage are we doing? Enough. Okay. Perfect. Pristine. Cool. So they Wide Guarded me. That's fine. We bounce back on that with the Origin Pulse, picking up the double KO. On top of that, I'm popping Trick Room, so now my Pokemon are faster than their Shadow Rider Calyrex. So, match went back and forth. They had the lead for a little bit, then we popped Trick Room. Then they took the lead back by popping Trick Room. And then I took it again by popping Trick Room, picking up a double KO. Cool. Awesome. That's solid turn. That's solid for us. That is solid. Alright. Shadow Rider Calyrex comes out here as the final Pokemon, as we already knew. And I feel like from here, Sunsteel Strike and Thunder should be enough, right? I am going to Terastallize you into Dark just in case it's not enough. And we should be able to finish off this matchup. Cool. But that's the thing, like, if we don't KO here with Sunsteel Strike and Thunder, and the reason I went for Thunder is because I don't want to get accuracy checked by Origin Pulse. But if we don't KO, now we have Dark Terror type just to eat up an Astral Barrage. And then just be able to win this match, no problem. Cool. Match number 2, going to your boy, baby. Come on, man. We've been killing it on the rank ladder. We've been killing it. Sunsteel Strike launching. Oh, that's getting a crit. Bye-bye, Calyrex. You're going to sash up to that. My boy Kyogre, the MVP of this matchup here. Getting rid of him. Knew we needed Kyogre. Good thing they did Terrasilize into ground typing. That actually worked perfectly for my Kyogre. But GG's to our opponent. We're sitting 2-0. Final match for today's video is here. We're going up against just a Zacian team. So, not a double restricted team. But they do have Enamorus, a really dope Pokemon who I really like. And who I honestly wish was used more in this format, right? It's just such a cool Pokemon. Doesn't get the love it deserves. But they also have Fluttermane. They have Screen's Grimmsnarl, which makes me want to bring in my Psychic Fang, Solgaleo, and they got Whimsicott and Sylveon. Okay. I could just go like Tornadus alongside with Kyogre. Honestly, doesn't work too bad here. Trying to think of who they're gonna potentially Whimsicott or Grimmsnarl. One or the other, right? Most likely. You know what? Yeah, let's just go in with these two. He wants to set up screens, he can set up screens. I'll bring in Solgaleo and I'll bring in Iron Valiant. Let's do it. Or do I bring in Indeedee? No. No. We gotta bring in Iron Valiant. This thing's been killing it today. Spirit Break for great damage. Wide Guards. This thing's doing it all. We just haven't coached up today yet, but I don't feel like we need to. I haven't felt like a good situation where we needed to use coaching. I mean, coaching's very niche, but I just feel like I don't need it. Alright. The Sylveon Grimmsnarl come out here. He's going to set up screens. I'm ready to rip. Now, both my Pokemon, I feel like maybe already outspeed. Maybe not. Maybe not. You know what? We're just going to play it safe. We're just going to get Water Spout in here with a Tailwind. Let's just play it safe. Yes, Fake Out. He's going to fake me out here. That's fine. I'll Origin Pulse next turn with Bleak Wind Storm. Probably a Hyper Voice launching from Sylveon. Kyogre flinching. And yeah, Hyper Voice does launch. Alright, so he kind of knocks down my Water Spout a little bit. He's going to throw it straight boost here as well. Definitely light screen play. We already know what's happening here. I'll go Origin Pulse. I will just go Bleak. Just keep the offensive pressure here. But yeah, that's a problem with going up against Grimmsnarl too. It's like, you don't know if they're rocking Fake Out. I feel like it's a straight 50-50 shot where some Grimmsnarls are rocking Fake Out and the others are not. It's half and half. So usually I tend to play that they're not going to fake me out. I just feel like there's less with Fake Out, right? But we'll see a Terra type launch here early on here. From them, Sylveon Grass typing? Water typing. Okay, cool. They got Bleak Wind following that up. Sylveon's actually going to be a little bit of a threat here. But with this Tailwind, I feel like our back-end Pokemon could do a lot of work here. And he's just going to parting shot, so maybe no screens. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with no screens. Let's see who he goes into. Who's taking this Origin Pulse and Bleak Wind Storm? This -1 Origin Pulse, I should say. Who's taking this? Bye-bye, Fluttermane. If I land the Origin Pulse. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest, if I land the Origin Pulse. And I feel like I'm going to miss it. Bleak Wind Storm going to fly here. Actually, this Fluttermane's pretty bulky. I do land the Origin Pulse. And yeah, Fluttermane's able to soak this. Hyper Voice launches double KO incoming. Nope, just being able to pick up the KO onto my Tornadus. I have Assault Vest on Kyogre, which is great news. And now from here, did a Solgaleo play? Yeah, 100%. Thing is, actually, I might just go into Iron Valiant. And the reason I might go into Iron Valiant is because of the speed factor. Because your speed is sitting at 113 in Tailwind. Fluttermane's outspeeding that. Fluttermane's outspeeding everybody except for Iron Valiant. So, yeah, Iron Valiant's going to be my player. They're going to go Iron Valiant. I think from here, Thunder might not KO. We're -1. I'm going to do that. I'm going to Terrasilize you in the Ghost, just so I don't lose you here to a Hyper Voice. I mean, I had Focus Sash, but still. I like this. And we're going to attack this Fluttermane here. Yeah, I need somebody faster than Fluttermane at this point, right? Need someone faster than the Fluttermane. And honestly, Fluttermane still might outspeed us, so this Terra could be good. He ends up detecting this turn. And now I am outspeeding, which is great news. I'm able to pick up the KO onto you. We can see who they want to go into. They could go back into Grimmsnarl. They'll have Fake Out ready, but then they'll just Fake Out Kyogre. If they do end up going into Grimmsnarl here, I think the safe play for me is to just hard swap Kyogre because chances are they're faking out that slot. But I think they go into the restricted here, right? Yep. Restricted Pokemon. Gonna fly out here. Could stick with Thunder. I could hard swap into Solgaleo. I'm gonna stick with Thunder here. How many turns left in Tailwind? It might protect Zacian. I'm gonna double down. I'm gonna get rid of this Sylveon. They don't protect Zacian. I end up one-tapping that, which is great news. So Thunder slides over. That's cool. So Sylveon gone. I have Focus Sash on the Valiant. Beautiful news. Thunder's gonna launch. Can I get a Paralyze? A Paralyze would be ridiculously big here. And we don't get it. And you have Wild Charge. Woo! A little bit of Wild Charge action in that slot. Alright, that's fine. Tailwind's gonna end here. Solgaleo sitting here on the field. Don't have Terror type. I like her typing. Psychic and Steel? I don't think he has any moves to be super effective into me, right? I like this. Grimmsnarl's gonna pop out here. He has Fake Out ready to roll. We already know he's using Fake Out into Solgaleo slot. I don't have Protect though, which is kind of sad. And honestly, I'm just gonna close combat and deal some damage in this slot. So he's totally faking out. No, he's going for Sucker Punch here. Deal some damage there. We sash up. Wow, I thought you were gonna Fake Out. Luckily, I didn't have Protect. This is just an odd setup here. Behemoth Blade's gonna take out my Valiant. And I think I'm gonna take out Grimmsnarl here. But this is just an offensive Grimmsnarl here. Parting Shot, Sucker Punch, Fake Out, and probably Spirit Break. I had to guess. Sunsteel Strike flies now. How much damage am I doing here? This should KO. And it does. Awesome. And it comes down to my Solgaleo, man. Can my Solgaleo clutch up? Rain's gone. And turns to a 1v1. Alright, cool. So, I mean, best bet is do I go Trick Room or do I just go Sunsteel Strike? No, I should just attack. Sacred Sword's gonna fly here. We soak easily well. And that's gonna be game. I think we got this one, baby. Come on now. That Grimmsnarl threw me off a lot. I did not know what it was doing. I thought it was screens all day long. I really do. But now I can just go for another Sunsteel Strike. He doesn't really have any move that could really hit me hard. And battle was canceled. So 3-0 on today's video. Love it. So guys, when I seen this team today, I was like, Iron Valiant could be pretty good in this format. And not gonna lie, this Pokemon was even better than I expected. It was elite. I repeat that, elite in today's video. 3-0, perfect record. Iron Valiant just doing it all. You had Wide Guard, you had Close Combat, you had Spirit Break. We didn't get to use Coaching today, but nonetheless, this Pokemon was still insane. Solgaleo was a great Pokemon as well with that Psychic Seeds helping us out bulk that Miraidon in match number 2. And we had other Pokemon like Kyogre, Tornadus, and Indeedee just to kind of like be very good in this format. I mean, Indeedee's great with Terrain Control, Tornadus great with Tailwind and Rain Dance, and then Kyogre being Kyogre. We've been seeing Kyogre for years now. This Pokemon is best of the best. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread some positivity today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.